Native people, Native culture, Native knowledge. Hi, I'm Jeannie Green, bringing you award-winning Heartbeat Alaska.
Bringing you national and international Native news, this is award-winning Heartbeat Alaska, the premier Native voice in Native programming.
There's a heartbeat, loud as thunder, revolution is in the air. There's a heartbeat deep inside our mother. Are you too cool to care?
Now, with Heartbeat Alaska, here's Jeannie Green.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Heartbeat Alaska, Native news and Native information. I'm Jeannie Green, your host. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, everyone, across Alaska and Canada. Heartbeat Alaska is Native news created just for you, and we're looking for video from your village. Today, we travel to New Stuyahok, Alaska, and to Holy Cross. Please get your camcorder out. Now's the time. Let's feature a story on Heartbeat Alaska of your village. I'll be back with New Stuyahok right after this.
Hi, I'm John. I watch Heartbeat Alaska.
Ramey Brooks, Alaskan athlete. Iditarod musher. Tobacco free. Come to where the freedom is. Choose to be tobacco free.
New Stuyahok, Alaska is a Yupik village. Around 350 people live there, mostly Yupik people. Let's visit with them right now. New Stuyahok is located 52 miles northeast of Dillingham on the west bank of the Nushagak River. The neighboring village of Ekwok is located 11 miles downriver, and the village of Kaliganek is 40 river miles north. The original site, known as Old Village or Nunachuak, was located several miles upriver from the present new location of New Stuyahok. In 1918, villagers moved to Stuyahok, which was located at the confluence of the Mulchatna and Stuyahok rivers, where they herded reindeer for the U.S. government. However, by 1942, the herd dwindled to nothing. The old village site had been subject to flooding, and the site was too far inland to receive barge service. In order to have better access to the Bristol Bay salmon fishery, as well as provide a more convenient location for barge service access, the community of Stuyahok moved downriver in 1942 to the present location of New Stuyahok. The first school in New Stuyahok was a log structure built in 1961. A post office also was established in 1961, and an airstrip was built in the 1960s. By the early 1960s, New Stuyahok had become the largest Nushagak River settlement, excluding Dillingham. During the decade of the 1960s, the village had a 40% increase in its population, directly related to the establishment of a school, a post office, improved medical care, and a new airstrip. A survey taken in 1962 shows that New Stuyahok, the most recent of the Nushagak villages, has drawn upon the entire river region and Nushagak Bay for its population.
Holiday, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe up to 10 with the dice. And they, when they get knowledge to name them, like the Yahtzee, but they're all same numbers, and they get the prizes back in the middle there.
During the cold, black winter months, many villages will hold town activities. Basketball and organized games are popular. Eskimo Bingo is a hit in this village. Dice are rolled, a pair, and you're up and off to claim a prize. One you can't see, it's all wrapped up. When all prizes are gone, no problem. You just take someone else's. The goal? After the final dice is tossed, no one has claimed your prize, you win. After a grueling game of Eskimo Bingo, let's settle down to some dancing. Well, native cultures are known for their comedians. This dance, I think, was a benefit for the young kids. The fun looks like it's just beginning.
Hi, I'm John. I was Heartbeat, Alaska.
Welcome home, sweet. Welcome home, sweet. Welcome home, sweet.
From the best fishing on the Yukon River. Hello, Alaska. And hello, Heartbeat. We love you. Right, boys? Right?
And now back to Jeannie Green and more of Heartbeat, Alaska.
Thank you, everyone from New Stuyahok, Alaska, for your help in that story. I hope someday to join in on some of your winter games. We travel now to Holy Cross, Alaska, and Athabascan Village.
They used to have big gardens down near the mission, and we used to come sliding down the hill with homemade skis, bird skis, barrel skis, slide down with sleds.
Holy Cross, Alaska, an Athabascan village located right on the Yukon River. Approximately 270 people live there. And according to Mayor Connie Walker, it's a wonderful place to live. It's a known fact, when most rural residents come to town, after about a week, they can't wait to get back home. Life in the village is very different from what we in the city are used to.
My mama used to tell me, Xenia, this is not right. Look at this. It's twisted. Your soul is twisted. You rip it. In my mind, see, after I finish it, do I have to rip it? You got to rip it. How many times she make me rip and I sew? One time I tell her, how come you make me rip? Xenia, I want you to learn just good how to sew. When you get old enough, lots of people will order slippers from you, beaver cap, mucklucks. You'll make lots of money with what you learn from me. And I never forget that. Me and my sister, we learned lots from our parents, even from my grandma.
I enjoy watching these young people when they catch their first moose and how they cut it up, pack it out of the woods. Young girls picking berries, making a gouda, as well as the boys picking berries. And those young girls cooking their first fresh liver for breakfast in the morning. I just enjoy being out in the woods. At my age, I'm 62 now, I'll be 63 next month. I'm learning how to become a woodsman again. Running around inside the woods, climbing the steep banks with snow machines, and just enjoying life. I get dizzy when I go through the woods with snow machine. Sometimes they go a little faster than talk to you.
When I was growing up, I was in the mission, I don't know how many years, just for winter, but after breakup, my daddy, they used to come up for us kids from Pymie that go to the mission and go to the school here. Catholic school, and we used to stay in fish with them all summer, fall time when the school opened. We come back to Holy Cross Mission. And the mission used to had lots of gardens all over. We used to work in the garden all the time. I used to like Holy Cross because my grandma was from Holy Cross too. But we were all, they made the village in, they call it Pymere. There was pretty much people, and we had no more teachers, so some people moved to Russell Mission, Carlscag, Aniak, Holy Cross. And my daddy moved up to here, so we stay in here.
The people who live in Holy Cross enjoy the quiet. They enjoy the slow pace of life here. They love to go hunting and putting food on the table. What a life. We'll be visiting Holy Cross again soon. Thank you, everyone from Holy Cross, Alaska. Heartbeat Alaska is now on the World Wide Web. We'd love to hear from you. Simply email me at heartbeat@micronet.net and join our wonderful website with over 50 pages that you could read all about who we are, all kinds of articles from all over the world. And that's at jeanniegreen.com. Please write me a letter through the email, send me a letter, give me a telephone call. I really love hearing from you. I created Heartbeat Alaska just for you. Let's take a moment now and enjoy some Native music.
Johnny Paul, the guy from Duxton, Alaska. Me too. Hi, my birthday today! Wow! Let's
There's a heartbeat.
And now for a special treat from Heartbeat Alaska. One of our viewers sent in video from the 1950s. We thought we would share just a piece of that video with you today. It's a special treat to look at some of the villages almost 50 years ago.
We land on the river ice there at Marshall, and there it is, named after Thomas Riley Marshall, Vice President to Woodrow Wilson. Our first priority the next day is to go for a dog ride and do some rabbit hunting. There's my dear old friend, Edward Abraham. I catch a ride with my younger brother Vern, and we rendezvous at an island upriver from Marshall to go on a rabbit drive. We had a very successful hunt that afternoon. 2 or 3 weeks now have elapsed since I arrived here at Marshall. The boys have been out duck hunting during the annual migration of ducks and geese through this area. Spring hunting, subsistence hunting. There's one duck.
Thank you once again for joining us for Heartbeat Alaska Native News and Native Information. I'm Jeannie Green, and I am so blessed that you've invited me into your home. Please send video from your village, and we'll see you again next week.
And here's the moment we've been waiting for. The ice has started to break up. Chipok, break up. You'll have to use your imagination here for audio. My camera was a 16mm Eastman, but no soundtrack on the film. So just use your imagination. You can almost hear the tinkling of this crystal ice. That's beautiful. Now this goes on for several days. Each day the water level is rising in the river. The current gets stronger. The action gets livelier. Quite an interesting sight to see. You can imagine the force behind that. Forces of Mother Nature.